when you do not honor the promises you make to yourself or to others, you are giving the energy of the world the right. You are angry because you have noticed a trend. People are not honoring the promises they made to you, and that is angering you. I can help you with that, but sometimes we are sitting on the root of our own problem. My name is Tessa-Marie, and welcome to my YouTube channel where you'll find the answers to life's true happiness and success. Subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when a video of this nature is released. So, no one is keeping the promises they made to you, and you've noticed it recently. It's quite a trend, and you're wondering why. And you're frustrated, and then you get angry, you call them up, you have a discussion, or you send a note and you blast them. Sometimes they might come back and say, well, I had a reason or whatever. And you're wondering, well, why? And you can't understand that. But you have to remember one thing, if you forgot, we are energy. What about you? Are you keeping all the promises you make? Are you keeping the promises you make or honoring them that you make to others, to situations? Sometimes we have to remember that what we're receiving in our life is what we're giving out to the world, to others, to things, to positions, to situations. And because of that, we get the same thing back. So what it is that you are doing that is causing this boomerang effect, no one is honoring the promises they make to you, and you are blaming them. And now is the time to inflect, because whenever this is happening to us, we are usually the cause. What we say and what we do is what we get. Remember that. So nobody is honoring the promises they make to you. Look at your life. Go in and inflect. Let's start with things that you wouldn't believe is something you must honor. So let's honor your financial situation, for example. Did you make a promise to yourself that you'll pay your bills on time? Do you honor that promise? Do you realize that if you do not honor that promise, it has to come back in some way or form? That's just how it is, because it's all energy. So keep the promises you make to yourself in order to get others to make and honor the promises they made to you. If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here, and you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. Have a great day. You haven't honored the promise you made to yourself that you would exercise every day. Of course, you're not honoring it. That energy is going out there. I am not worthy of putting importance into exercising to help my life. That energy goes out and it comes back to you by others turning you down. Did you make a promise to someone to show up and do something, and you did not honor it? But now, did you expect an employee to show up, although they said they would, and you're going to pay them and they don't show up? It is very similar with what you do. What we give out is what we get back. So you have to remember that. So whenever you are noticing that people are not honoring the promises that they made to you, take a step back, go inside and reflect on it. How many promises have you made to yourself or to others this week that you haven't kept? How many promises you haven't honored, especially in the last year? Check it out. See if you can name a few. Because when you do not honor the promises you make to yourself or to others, you are giving the energy of the world the right for others to do the same to you. And that's why they make plans to go and suddenly they'll go take something else. Not intentionally, it just happens because you have that energy around you, that energy that you cannot honor promises. So then promises made by others don't come in there. You can't honor what you make to yourself. Am I going to honor, you're going to honor a promise that I made to you? No, you're not going to show up. Maybe that is the time you don't show up. So whenever you're getting angry and saying, no one honors the promises they make to me, ask yourself, do you honor the promises you make to yourself and to others and situations and circumstances? Did you say you would do something and never honored it? Did you plan to go somewhere and you never honored it? Did you turn around and haven't paid your credit card bill or your rent and it's late and you do not care? What do you think that is? That is the energy going back the same way you sent it out. So if this video touched a nerve with you, check up there. I have more videos of that type. You must remember the energy you give to the world is the exact same energy you're going to get back. Have a nice day.